the song of the new creatures. I salute the coming new world of the octopus cyborg organic hybrid minds and their avant-garde bodies, which will endlessly play with unreasonable sex and visionary genders. I salute the subversive intimacy of the hidden hackers and their silent, irreverent guerrilla conspiracy with their shiny keyboards as laser Ronin swords and their unseizable polymorphic conscience of bits, pain, and reclusive, unmentioned dreams of warm, boundless smiles and hugs they did not receive and were not taught to deliver, and kisses they were denied, and words of peace and insolent love stuck in their throat till too soft and too pink to tolerate a shot of whiskey and gasoline. I salute their viral flows of sabotage emoticons and quirky jargon memes reaching out to the whole world in their unexpected new networks of signs and encrypted networks of collective desires, unseizable by any oligarchic surveillance device, untamed by any compulsory self-complacent consumerist paranoia. I salute the 1,000 nameless young shamans who are inventing the new rituals of a new boundless biomolecular ecology of freedom, cooking their grandmother's recipes as magic potions, talking to vegetable brothers and sisters, and listening to the tunes carved by dreadfully hot and icy fearful winds on the surfaces of metals and glass, of the abandoned raped cathedrals of the sunken modern and postmodern dreams. I salute the disintegration of nostalgia and all its zombie servants and sinister priests. I salute the new digital organic melodies coming from the radioactive ponds where hidden spinal cords, VPNs, provide a zone of resistance to all the underdogs who have learned to tear off their smartphones' cracked screens and now wildly dance in the obscure light of those small and power-dark mirrors whose fearful cracks, like bloodless, timeless wounds, irradiate their unspeakable enchanting power, which swallows and annihilates the 1,000 false voices of the obscene consumerist Leviathan. I salute the hemisync radio broadcasting from the entrails of the ancient caves, where magic mushrooms eaters' ancestors gathered and changed and fisted and painted sacred animals and ate multiverse doorkeepers' plant, unspoiled by cruel monotheistic religion, dancing with trees, kissing flowers, fucking animals, and drinking alcohol, mud, and rainy water, until the black wind came up and the rock walls dissolved, and the world became a combination of shadow warped away by a beat mirage, and all the direction became true and false, and motion, form, and gravity were invalidated. Against the banality of evil in the little hearts and stiff bodies and hateful minds, against the cruelty of efficiency and its treacherous organized hierarchies, against the selfish resignation of the disastrous machine of prevention and self-preservation. And we will dance dressed as raped queens of kindness and despised lonely crazy Frankensteins with our wounded child hearts and our burned out abused minds. And to all those who told us mischievously that we were promises, whispering with malign satisfaction you failed to fulfill them, we will laugh loudly and sing that we just wanted to be those promises, and we still are those promises. Under the bruises and the abuses, beautiful and shining promises in the endlessly celebrating non-fulfillment. And to those who told us we were talented, arrogantly meaning, what a waste of it, we will whisper in a twisted magic spell how all oral talents stood and still stand, and we will never use them to lift ourselves above others. And to all those who told us we were meant to do great things, meaning we will make sure that you live only to serve us and match those standards of our sick pity We will laugh hysterically and scream. We reject your foolish big things, their greed, their misery, their dominance and death. We will lock them up in a fertile mossed quantic field of little molecular needles of kindness, care, joy, and selfless sharing, until they will dissolve into a beautifully balanced, intricate origami of profanity. And when they will come for us, again with their cold AI eyes and their shiny fashion boots, we will welcome them, rape us. There is nothing you can't really do to us anymore. We swallowed all your poison. We enjoyed all the pain that aroused you so much. And we're so fucked up that we can't fear you anymore, 'cause we're bats in the belfry. Up in our heads, it's night, and the bats are flying around, black and flapping and random and without direction. It's a glass that's full, and spilling over on our little drops is lost by now in the overflow. Our broken assholes have become the closest supernova stars, and they have collapsed millions of times in that huge black hole. And its blinding light and its splendid darkness will annihilate millions and millions and millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of little sensors. We may suffer and die in translation, but our difference is not our sickness.